Stop taking everything so personally. Hi, welcome back to the I Know It's Obvious But podcast. I'm your host, Amaral Aurora, but you can call me Amor or Aurora. I do have to give a disclaimer. There are exceptions to everything, and if my advice does not apply, set it free and let it be. I know it's obvious, but not everything's personal. We as humans get caught up in our own heads, thinking that we are the main character in everyone's life. But in reality, we're only the main character in our lives. So in situations where people may act rude to you or treat you in a very negative way in general, we have to step back and really think, did I do something to this person? Was I being rude? If the answer is no, then something else is at play. We have to realize that just like you may be dealing with a job, school, kids, worrying about your future, mental health struggles, or health struggles in general, the same goes for other people. Although this behavior is not acceptable, especially in a workplace, we do have to give grace. They could be dealing with anything. And one rule that we need to always remember, if they don't know you personally, and if you're not blatantly being a bad person, a rude person, doing something bad towards other people, do not take it personal. Isn't that profound? It is not personal if they don't know you personally. I think about this very often. I'm constantly around a plethora of people with varying backgrounds and experiences. And when I run into them, maybe they had a bad day. Maybe they just got fired from their job. Maybe they just found out they're pregnant and they're not ready. Maybe they're struggling to make ends meet and they just got a third job. You just never know. So the next time you go somewhere and somebody like a hostess is rude to you, don't take it personal. Now, if it's a server, I would not eat there. But a hostess, someone who's not dealing directly with your food, give them grace, And it's important not to let their energy affect you. A quick tip, in these situations, be positive. I went to a coffee shop one time and they were busy and the baristas were frustrated. They were running behind. There was a long line of people and a lot of people waiting. I asked a question about my order and the barista was snappy. They said, "When your order's done, I'll call it out." And I took a second and I said, "Okay, thank you." And when they gave me my order, I still had that positive attitude. I said, "Oh my goodness, I really appreciate it." And the barista complimented me. The same barista that just gave me attitude and kind of had an outburst, had to change of heart because I did not match that negative energy with more negative energy. I countered it. And in the end, I got a compliment. No one truly knows you like you know you. And if you know you mean no harm and that you're not doing anything obviously and intentionally to hurt someone, then know that it's probably not you. I know sometimes too, people's insecurities make them act out. So if you are someone who is attractive and you go into a store and say that the workers are women and they feel insecure within themselves, they may take it out on you. And it can be unconscious, totally unconscious, but it's not about you. It's about how they feel about themselves. So please, when you go out into the world, be mindful that just because someone is having a reaction towards you doesn't mean that it's about you. People are dealing with their own demons and their own problems and insecurities. It's not personal if they don't know you personally. Now, let me break that down further. Even if it's a family member, how much do they really know you, right? It can be the same situation. Maybe they're insecure about something you have or an ability you have, and they're taking it out on you. It is important to maintain your positive energy because that positive energy is what attracts you to everything in life. If you have negative energy, you're going to have negative in your life. And you shouldn't let other people's energy dictate your energy or your day. When I realized that everything that happens to me by other people is not personal, it took a lot of pressure off of me. Here comes the little bit of delusion, right? We don't know what's going on in people's lives, especially people that we are seeing out. So in my head, if there was a hostess that was rude to me, and I know that I walked in normally, greeted the hostess, and had a very normal exchange. If they're rude to me, in my head, I start to come up with scenarios. I call this being delusional, but I can say, you know what? She had 2 jobs because she couldn't get by on just one, and that job just fired her this morning. And the car that's really falling apart that she has, it had a flat tire. So she was late to this job after she got fired from that one. Or her and her partner were engaged, and this morning before work, she saw online that he was posting with another girl. Her fiance was cheating on her, and that's what she saw before she went into work that day. If you find it hard not taking everything that happens in life personally, please create a scenario in your head to explain things. Take the pressure off of yourself. You are doing your best. Be proud of yourself. Stop giving yourself such a hard time. I want you to think, why am I taking this other person's actions toward me personally when they don't even know me? Why do I need everyone to like me? Why am I letting someone else's energy affect mine? If I'm having a good day, why does somebody else having a bad day ruin mine? Why do I allow that to happen? If you'd like, leave the answers to those questions in the comments below. And add any advice that you think I missed. I appreciate you for being here. I'm proud of you. I'll see you soon. Take care.